Hey, pulling fans, Army Armstrong along with Greg Randall. We're in a bluegrass state, Meade County Fair in Brandenburg, Kentucky. The heart of the bluegrass, believe me, and these people love this class.
They sure do. It's a packed house here at the Meade County Fair. Intimate setting. The pullers love it. The fans love it. And tonight, it's going to be the battle of the brands between green, red, and orange. And right now in the Super Farm class, leading the way is Jamie Morrow with his Yes Deere John Deere out of Lancaster, Wisconsin. And hot on his heels is the team out of the Wolverine State, the Seatsma boys, and Arlen Smits and the Wolverine Deer 2. So right now, it's going to be kind of between those two guys in the points race, but there are good challengers in both the red and this year in the orange field. It ought to be a great battle.
Tell you, the most important words a man can say and learn, yes, dear.
Ashley is standing by with one of the more unique ways to get into a pulling facility anywhere you'll ever see outdoors. Ashley.
Hi, Greg and Army. Here at the Meade County Fair in Brandenburg, Kentucky, there's not a bad seat in the house. Matter of fact, it's a bowl shape, but the only way in and out of here is through this tunnel. Every one of the tractors will come in, but only one will leave a winner.
Here comes Brian Rhodes, and he's out of Bradford, Ohio. This is the Gambling Man. It's a John Deere 6030, 640 cubic inches on this tractor. Of course, they only have one turbocharger. It's a 3-inch inlet, 3-inch outlet, and very close competition in this class, Army Super Farm class.
Yeah, and again, one of the things you look at in this class is you look at the spectators, if they've got a favorite color they're going to pull for. In this case, all the announcer's got to do is holler green, everybody goes nuts. And then you holler red, and the guy next to you goes nuts. And then the guy hollers yellow, and that's the way it works. Even the color orange is involved. But right now, Gambling Man's going to set the pace. Shy of that 300, a 284 with the 2.
He's going to take it.
He will? He'll take that?
Yes, so that'll set our mark here tonight. Super Farm, he was proud of it, so we are underway.
Okay, we talked about green. Now we got a little red coming out.
And here comes Dexter Sims out of Carlisle, Kentucky. It's the Case International MX270. It's the Bucket Binder.
A little bluegrass action going on here in the bluegrass state. Look at the tires. You can see how they specially cut them. That's kind of interesting. We'll have to tell you about that sometime. But everybody has their own theories of what makes that tire work. Right now, this guy's got a bunch of grooves. Looks like he's going to rely on a lot of wheel speed. Trying to go on the other side of a 284 with the 2. I'm surprised at this. I'm really surprised. A 288 with a 0, 288 even. And the guys in the back of this class are definitely watching this. There's going to be some changing going on in that pit area as we got another deer coming out.
Yeah, not only another deer. Look at that helmet. It's got a ponytail. There's a reason it has a ponytail. It's a female. Audra Stratton comes out of Franklin, Kentucky. This is the Delirious John Deere 4455. Normally runs on the Mid-South circuit. She's trying her medal at the Grand National level here in Brandenburg, Kentucky.
Well, again, that's one of the things I like about this sport. Anybody can get involved. Come across that track, you got to realize that sled weight keeps coming up. A 282 with a 7. The lady with the ponytail.
Well, we said 3 runs, and they're about 6 feet apart from each other. So again, it's a competitive class. Right now, here's one of the Alice Chalmers E21s. In fact, one of the few orange tractors you see in the Super Farm class. This is Bill Marsh. He's out of Galion, Michigan.
Bill could be a player here. He knows what it's going to take to get the job done. I'm surprised nobody's made it out so far. So Bill's been sitting back there watching them. He knows what they did. He's adjusted his weight according to what they did. Now it's up to him to do his thing.
You know, standard block 426 on the ACP 21. He's got it up to 640 cubic inches. One turbocharger.
Boy, he ain't that throttle.
he's got a little bit of a turbocharger drag or something there. You can hear it.
228 with an 8. That's the kind of guy that quit school because they had recess, and he said he wasn't there to play. Hey, it's Red International coming out now. You know, everybody's doing the same thing as the guy in front of them. Somebody's going to have to get away from that.
This is Ted Litchie out of Bern, Indiana. He's a farmer. He likes NASCAR. This is the Rush Hour, IH 1066. And Ted come over to the Grand National Circuit this year, and he's really doing well in the points. Third place right now in the Super Farm Grand National Point Series.
He muscled that sucker for the last foot. Let's see what he comes up with. We got a new leader at 292 with the 3. International sits on top of this one now.
Yes, very nice run for Ted as we go to the shopntpapool.com webcam. And look at here, we've got a real nice run here by Ted. Pulled a big wheelie, kind of settled out there, and he takes over our lead currently in the Super Farm class.
Ted, 292 feet, put you in the lead in this Super Farm class tonight. Good track for you guys. What do you think?
Yeah, it's an excellent track. It's been an excellent track all weekend, last night and tonight. We missed it completely last night, and we're glad for the run we had tonight. We feel a lot better sitting right now with the distance we got.
You think it's gonna hold?
There's a couple tough pullers behind me. Got Jamie Morrow, got Arlen Smits on Wolverine too, and they're always tough. They've ran the Grand National for a couple years, and this is our first year on it, and we're having a great time competing with them.
NTPA Championship Pulling Series presented by Pennzoil. It's not just oil, Pennzoil. Also brought to you in part by Chevrolet Trucks, the official truck of the National Tractor Pullers Association. By Enderley Fuel Injection. By R&L Carrier. By Ucrate, an R&L Carriers company. Senpico Lubricants. The United Soybean Board. NTPA's 2008 season sponsored by Soy Biodiesel and the Soybean Checkoff. And by Max Brake. The revolution in brake control is here. Max Brake. And other fine supporting sponsors. And now back to Greg Randall and Army Armstrong.
Hey, welcome back to Brandenburg. The number right now is 292 and change, but it ain't over yet.
That's right. Ted Litchie has to be really nervous with his Rush Hour International. Lay down a great pass, but you know the two top competitors are still to run here in competition. So right now, it's anybody's game. Ted's holding on the lead. Let's go back to the action.
You know, speaking of action, a moment ago, Ashley, she should have asked Ted why he was wearing a John Deere shirt.
Very good question. And right now, the top John Deere in the nation, Jamie Morrow, rolls out here in Lancaster, Wisconsin, the Yes Deere 4010. And Jamie's been running really well this year. He's been runner-up a couple times, never won it all.
Yeah, Yes Deere, a 294 at the 7. That's the man of the hour right now.
Yes, he just got past Ted Litchie's leading number, rather. Shop.ntpa.poll.com webcam. We can look here and see that Jamie made a very nice run.
Yeah, three-quarters of the way down, it just settled, and he had to muscle it, but he muscled it good.
Jamie, 294 feet. Tough class tonight. Really good track for you guys. Maybe even a little bit of a tough sled setting for you. But 294 feet, you think it's going to hold up?
I don't know. I hope so, but there's a lot of good catchers left.
Who you thinking's out there to get you?
Oh, there's Arlen Smits is back there yet, and Todd Maloney. I'm going to be watching them real close.
Yeah, he's going to be dodging some bullets, that's for sure. But another green one comes out now.
Yeah, Russ Freeze out of Manchester, Tennessee. He's a farmer by trade. And this is the Deere tracks. He's been pulling 7 years. John Deere 4430, sponsored by Freeze Farms.
You'll only be pulling for 7 years and step up and pull at this level. This guy's got something on the ball to do that.
Boy, a beautiful mural on the side of that tractor. Check that out.
Okay, to make sure everything's going, look down to make sure the steering wheel, the wheels are dead straight. When they get it up in the air, when it lands, it better be pointed in the right direction. Not going to be. You hear the chirping of the turbocharger in there. A 283 and a 4. Not a bad run, but definitely not. He didn't have the horsepower the last 10 feet that he needed.
Yeah, he was just one tooth too big on the gearing there. And a lot of times that can make the difference down the track, no doubt, as we see the Round 4 Super Farm roll out. This is Cameron Allard driving. Got to tell you about this. Some of you folks out there, RFD TV land, watched this tractor being piloted by ABC Good Morning America's Chris Cuomo earlier in the year, and he did a very nice job with it. Now Cameron comes out, and he's going to see if he can get past that 294 and change mark to take the lead here with the ground force.
What's that right above his head?
Well, it looks like a GPS tracking system, but
that's it. They waved the red flag.
boy, he took her out of bounds. And Ashley's down with Bob Neal, our in-track official, for a couple words with Bob.
Bob Neal, you are a veteran track official out here.
Well, I don't know about too veteran.
Well, veteran in my eyes. This track has kind of been tricky for some of these pullers. How do you think it's holding up?
Oh, I think it's doing real good. I was kind of surprised after the first class, but it's doing real good now.
This sport's kind of neat because the track officials are literally right on top of any vehicle in case any decision needs to be made or any safety features. As we got another guy coming out with the green vehicle. Who do we have?
Yeah, Charlie Capozzo out of Richmond, Michigan, and this is Cruel Intentions. And if you look at this John Deere 4010, it looks like the Lemke chassis. You're right, this is Lemke Brothers' former Pro Stock tractor, New Generation Plus, and the Capozzos have it now, and they're put a Super Farm engine in it, and they are first year pulling on the Grand National Circuit.
Oh, this tractor comes to a stop. We're going to have the distance. There's a lot of talk going back and forth about the different tire combinations they have here. Well, you know, the Meade County Fair down here in Kentucky, they got some unique events. For an example, you're going to see, that's it, you're looking at, this young lady is riding a shovel. The famous mule shovel races you hear down here. Whoa, mule. Whoa, mule.
Do you like what you're seeing on Rural TV? Then we invite you to please email comments and suggestions to info@ruraltv.tv. Visit our interactive website or write to our London headquarters at 1 Stephen Street, London, W1T 1AL. Please tell your friends and neighbours about Rural TV, and thanks for watching. Join us for a very special edition of Rural TV Live, Monday, November 30th at 8 p.m. We're pleased to introduce you to Agritane, an exciting new product that reduces nitrogen loss in fertilizer. New regulations concerning greenhouse gas emissions makes Agritane the product of the 21st century. This previously recorded two-part broadcast originally aired in our affiliate network, RFD TV, in the United States. Don't miss Rural TV Live, Monday, November 30th at 8 p.m.
All programmes are on DVD for you to purchase at only £16.99 each, including post and packing worldwide. Orders for USA and Canada are dispatched in a format for your region. Visit our website at vintagecountryways.tv or call us on 0845 5191 145.
Are you enjoying what you're watching here on Vintage Countryways? Go on, you know you want one.
Mail us at Vintage Country Ways TV, P.O. Box 3125, Eastbourne, BN 21 9JU.
You're watching Rural TV.
Hey, coming out now, looks like Arlen Smith's going to take a shot at this 310-foot track and another John Deere. How come so many greens in this class tonight?
Well, it's a brand of choice with many people in agriculture, and it's a brand of choice with many pullers as Arlen Smith rolls out, defending Grand National Champion in the Super Farm class. He and Harley Seatsma and his brother Bob Seatsma. Wolverine Deere 2. Actually, he's
looks down the track. Look at this guy. He's looking down the track. Now he'll come, bring his concentration up to the gauges. You and I can watch the smoke. He's watching the gauges going back. If you were to watch his eyes, it looks like a miniature tennis match. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, getting it right. There it is. Good ground speed there. Let's see what's going to happen at 296 and a 2, Greg.
That's number one. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Second in points right now. He's going to put a lot of pressure on Jamie Morrow at that run as the shop.ntpapoll.com replay cam shows. Nice straight run. They're all staying that same portion of the track to get down the track.
Arlen, 296 feet. Put you in the lead. Two bullets to dodge back there. One red, one green, and you tell me that there might be a big dog. What do you think? Is it going to hold?
Yeah, they're both good ones. That red one especially, he's real good. I'd have loved to have had 4 more feet. So.
Always, don't we always say that?
Yep. Hey, I think it could have been a little better. A couple little mistakes on that driving trip, but so far we're in the lead.
Well, and out rolls Todd Maloney. He's out of Arcadia, Wisconsin. This is another green one, John Deere 4010.
Okay, now you talk about the tractor choice as Todd comes out. The weight, what makes it a class of choice? Is it the weight or what you can do or what you can't do in this class? Because look at the big scoop in the front of the scoop or circle. That's an air intake. And, you know, that's the first time I've seen that.
Well, you know, if you're growing up on a farm and you're wrenching on a John Deere or an International Harvester or what have you, that's what you're familiar with and comfortable with. And obviously, it's a competitive class. Either brand can win on any given night. So put your different theories and mechanical expertise to work, and you come up with an unchanged blue.
Boy, chirping right at the end of the run, so the turbochargers went away on him. He reaches down with the 292.3. Not a bad run at all.
Okay, he's fourth place currently. A nice run by Todd.
But the motor's still running. It was chirping at the end. The turbochargers went away, but the motor was still running. Hey, we're getting away from green. We're going to International Red.
Yeah, this is a clean looking IH 1466. This is Kevin Walker out of Trafalgar, Indiana. That's up in the center portion of the state of Indiana. He gets his 5-point harness around his shoulders, and he's checking out down the track, and he's going to watch that gauge boost, and he's going to get that engine RPMs up there, 4,000 plus RPM, and let out the clutch and get down the track.
When that weights box tops out, it's his kiss of death. It drills him a 288 to 7. Not good enough. Simple as that. We're still staying green.
Then we've got one more in the competition here coming out, and this is a very unique tractor for 2 reasons. First off, it's our only North Carolinian, I should say, driver, John Strickland. And get a load of this. It's out of Clinton, North Carolina. Earl Wells is the owner. It's sponsored by S&W Ready Mix Concrete Company.
And it's orange.
It's orange. That's the other part of it. It's a 210. So, quite honestly, something unique here in the Super Farm class.
Trying to take a win at this Meade County Fair in the Bluegrass State of Kentucky. All the Kentuckians are showing up this weekend to watch the best in NTPA tractor pulling. Last shot so far, I believe, coming out of the orange. See what he's going to do.
Well, that's
John,
close.
yeah, that was a good run there. Let's go back on the replay and see what this 295.1 looked like.
Boy, just a little short, a 1.1 short at the winning distance.
Yeah, but he's got those second place points. That's important. Replay shows the balance just about right. Cleared the 100-foot mark, good ground speed. Weight box topped on him. He's able to muscle it right out the gate, and it's just 12 inches shy.
John, you're the last tractor to come out, and you come within a foot of last year's national champion, Arlen Smith. Awesome pass. How did it feel?
Well, I think we got real lucky. That's what happened. It was a good pass. We turned down our first hook, made me real nervous, and we came back, and made up the difference, and we were sure tickled with it.
Well, sometimes lucky's better than good.
Yeah, we'll take it any day.
Well, it may be the bluegrass state, but the color of money is green, and that's what color won this thing tonight.
That's right. Arlen Smith's the defending champion on the Wolverine Deer 2, laid down a great run toward the end of the class to take the win. It's keeping the pressure on Jamie Morrow, who still leads our Super Farm class. That'll be a great dogfight the rest of the way between those two in a very competitive class.
Well, let's go trackside and find out what the winner had to say.
Arlen, I know you're breathing heavy there for a second. Had one come pretty close there last tractor, but still pulled it off. Looked great. Tell me about it.
Well, I shook his hand before he pulled. He pulled first and dropped to last. It's an Alice. Get a load of this. And I knew he could do it. I knew there was some left in the track because I fell in a hole and I felt it and it stopped me as soon as I fell in it. So I knew there was more at the end of the track there. But also I'd like to say thanks to our crew and our other drivers, Harley and Bob Sietsma and Bob Beelan. I couldn't do this without them.
It always takes an awesome crew, and I know you have one.
Yes, we do. And GMS also, big thank you to GMS. They do our engines.
Well, congratulations again, Arlen.
Thanks a lot.